just lost everything. Your job, your money, your relationship, it's gone. It feels like game over, right? It seems everyone is crushing it and for and the floor has completely disappeared from under you. But what if your biggest failure is actually the secret cheat code to your greatest success? What if this isn't the end, but the beginning of something insane? Stick with me because I am going to show you how to turn your worst loss ever into your biggest win. S- Section 1, the struggle. When you hit the rock bottom, it's not the impact that gets you, it's the silence, the phone that stops ringing, the dead quiet and of empty room, the silence after a door slams shut for the last time. It's a silence that is loud with shame, fear, and a feeling that you're completely worthless. You might be staring at your own closed door, a project you poured years of your life into, and it completely exploded. When that happens, it does not feel like it's a business failure. The courtroom of your mind, presently an endless list of your faults, to an injury to a jury of fun. You It tells you that you're a fraud, that you're not good enough, and that let you everyone down. This is the part of failure that destroys people. It's not just about what you lose, it triggers a much bigger crisis. It's like the foundation of a skyscraper that was you has has just been dynamited, and you left asking, who am I without this job? Like a Socrates or something. Who am I without this person? Who am I if I'm not winning? The feeling isn't just in your head, it's a legit form of grief. Here comes the mindset shift. When you're trapped in the spinal of shame, one simple question can cut through all that noise. What can I learn from this? The question is ultimate pivot. It's where you switch from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. A fixed mindset screams, I failed, so I am a failure. A growth mindset asks, this experience was a failure, but what is it trying to teach me? Here's the most powerful reframe ever. Failure is not a verdict on your value, it is just data. Seriously, think like a scientist. When an experiment blows up, they don't cry and quit science forever. No, they treat it like a bug report that tells them exactly what to fix. They analyze it, the data, figure out what went wrong, and design a better experiment. Your setback is just your failed experiment. The pain is 100% real, and I understand that. But inside that pain is the data of your next mega successful attempt. This is where the real comeback begins. I'm going to provide you the 4 step comeback process. So, how do you turn all that data into a new plan? It's a 4 step process. This is literally the only plan you will ever need. First, face the pain, bro. Before you can learn a single thing, you have to let yourself heal. It is a completely normal thing to feel angry, disappointed, or just sad. Give yourself to feel it all without judging yourself, of course. Trying to suppress your feelings like trying to hold a beach ball underwater. It's just going to explode in your face later. Treat yourself with the same kindness that you would give to your best friend if they were in your shoes. Acceptance does not mean you like what happened. It means you're looking at reality so you can finally start moving forward. Second, become a detective. Once the emotional hurricane starts to die out, it's time to review the game tape. Like a coach breaking down a play after a loss, you need to look at the wreckage with zero emotion. The goal here isn't to assign blame, but to understand the mechanics. What parts did you control, and what parts were totally out of your hands? Look for patterns. Is this happening over and over? Isn't about blaming yourself. It's about taking a radical responsibility for your own part. Because your part is the only thing you have the power to change. Third, create a rebound plan. All this learning is useless without action, but do not try to fix it. Do not try to fix your entire life at once. Think of your confidence as a wall that has crumbled. You cannot rebuild the whole thing in a day, but you can lay one brick perfectly. Small, easy goals are your best friend. Break your massive goal down into a microscopic step. If you lost your job, the goal is today isn't get a new job. It's update one sentence of my resume. If a relationship ended, the goal isn't to find a new person. It's text one friend. Every tiny win is another brick in the wall. Rebuilding your belief in yourself. Fourth, build momentum and get support. One small win becomes two, two becomes 10, and then you start moving, remembering that coming back is not a single player game, it's a team sport. Think of your support system as a crew in the boxing game's corner. They patch you up, you give you water and remind of the game plan between rounds. Call your friends, your family, a mentor. Just telling someone that what you're going through can make the weight 100,000 times lighter, bro, and prove you're not alone. It's easy to feel like your failure is, is permanent and defines you. But by taking tiny actions and leaning on your team, you prove to yourself that it is actually temporary, specific, and you will, and you shall survive it. Conclusion: following these steps won't magically fix your life in 24 hours. It is a slow, deliberate climb out of a massive hole. But think of a devastating failure like a forest fire. It looks like a total disaster, but it clears away all the death underground, making the soil fertile for new, stronger growth you never would have found otherwise. It teaches you more than all of your successes combined. It teaches you what resilience actually is. It teaches you humility, and it shows you where your real strength comes from. Your setback is not the end of the story, it's a plot twist. It's a part of the movie where the hero gets the taste, he gets tested, and where the journey goes absolutely insane. The defeat does not define you, it's your guide for whatever comes next. If you ever turned a major setback into a huge comeback, I want you to share your story in the comments. Let's rebuild a giant library of comeback stories for anyone who needs to read one right now. This was Marcus Abraham. Peace out. I'll see you later.